your YouTube accountability partner. Back at the track again, uh, getting my daily walk. How is everybody out there in YouTube land, in YouTube universe, in your own universe? What's going up? What's going up? Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm going to show you the track. It's a nice track. They're doing some construction. It's my son's school. I come here most of the time, like every day, just to walk. I'll walk around about 4 times around the track. Well, I'm lying, maybe about 2. But yeah, we are sharing our YouTube journey today. How is everyone doing? Yes, we're going to get monetized before February 27th. So I just want to tell you, this is going to be a channel where I'm going to be going live a lot. I'm a small creator. I have another channel with about 10,000 subscribers on another niche that I like, that I do. But this channel I have not done anything with. And when YouTube dropped the ball saying, well, when YouTube basically shocked all of us saying that you're gonna have to have 8,000 watch hours, or you're gonna have the deadline to have 4,000 watch hours is January 31st, 2026. I was kind of like shocked, like everybody else. I was like, holy moly! Could they at least gave us a warning or something? Could they at least made it a year? Like said, hey, till this time this year, you need to get 4,000 watch hours. They cut it in half. So we have about 6 months before we get monetized. If you don't get monetized and you don't get your 4,000 watch hours, then you're going to have to get 8. Now let's talk about the 4,000 watch hours in general. I've been monetized and it took me 2 years. It took me a long, long time. And it's like watching paint dry. It's like really, really difficult. The watch hours mean they're not views, right? Because I used to think that the watch hours were views. And I was like, why is my watch hours not going up? They're not views. They're actually watch hours. So it means that one person has to watch the entire video, and that has to equal 1 hour. So when I was not monetized, I was looking at a lot of channels on like how they would get monetized. And I think you have to have like 200 all together within a year. If anybody's in the chat, hey, say hi. We're all friends here. Say hi. I'm on the track. It's a beautiful day here in New York. Gorgeous. The humidity is very low. So, okay. So if anybody's in the chat, just say hi. Hello, hello, people. Hello. Give me some love. Give me some love. Just say hi. So, okay. So back to the monetization. You have to get like 240,000 views to equal the hey, hi, thank you so much. I love you back. I love you back. You have to get 240,000 views, I think, to be monetized. So yeah. So I see that there's 10 people in here. Just drop in the comments where you're from. I'm in New York. It's a beautiful day, Tuesday. I know it's Wednesday. Hump week. Yes, Wednesday on the track. Ugh, the lighting is terrible. Okay, better lighting. Have my sunscreen on. Anytime you see me, this white cast is sunscreen. I wish that they would invent something for us darker people so it doesn't leave a cast. But hey, I don't want to be burned by the sun. And I am trying to preserve my skin. So yes, if you see any cast, white cast is because of the sunscreen. But yeah, so I want to know everybody's YouTube journey. How has it been? If there are any small creators watching, what are you struggling with? I put up a video and I thought it was good. Worked about an hour on it, edited it, and guess how many views I got? 4. I was like, damn, 4 views? Got the thumbnail done. I thought the thumbnail was good. Check it out. It's in my channel. What I wish I knew at 25. I'm 55 years old. So I thought it was a pretty good channel, and it was that topic was doing well amongst creators like myself who are a little older, but I got 4 damn views. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever put in the work and made a video and you got such low views? I mean, I'm like, damn, I mean, come on, nobody's interested in it. So yeah, let me know if you're the struggles that you've been dealing with when it comes to your YouTube channel. I did take a course that was really helpful, and it was from a guru, one of those guru people, and they just talked about being your authentic self. I think there's a lot to say about that. I think people can spot when you're fake, and like the era of the influencer where everything was perfect and manicured and polished, and you were looking at their lives and saying, wow, how come their lives are so much better than mine? That's over, right? People want to see messy. Not too messy now, okay? Don't put your business out there too much. But they want to see real. And I think that is what. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Z Dog 47. Good to see you. So I think if people want to see real, people want to connect, because there's enough people out there lonely, suffering, and they're dealing with so much problems now. So I think if you can connect, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? What's going on? Hello, where are you from? Hey, Chen. Yeah, sorry if I am pronouncing it wrong, but drop your location in the comments, because I want to know who I'm talking to. The fact that I love YouTube, like, it's global, right? Like when I was growing up, I had to write like letters to people. Like I think it was called pen pals. If anybody's old enough, it was called pen pal letters. And you would send a letter over to overseas, and you'd wait for like a week or two, and then you got the letter. You're like, oh my God, this letter is from France, or this letter is from Italy, or Brazil. Now it's like the fact that you can talk to people from around the world, that is mind boggling. I'm still like wondering, wow, that, like, can you just believe the technology? It's crazy. Yes. Hey, yeah, it's just crazy thinking about, like, we can connect to people from around the world, right? And there's a whole new generation that doesn't even understand the fact that you can do that. Like, they don't know a world without that, right? They're like, oh, of course you can connect to people in the Amazon. Why not, right? And now I'm like, whoa, it's just mind boggling. So yeah, so guys, we're gonna just talk about, like, again, reaching your goal, because I made this channel where I'm your accountability partner. So if you are thinking, oh, this feels so good, and this feels really good, nice breeze. Okay, yeah, because over there it's hot. Yeah, it's getting hot. It's about like 8:40, so the sun is coming up. I started my run really, really late, so I try to get out here like around 7:30, but I was watching too much YouTube videos. I was scrolling, all right? I was scrolling. But let's just get to the fact that, a lot of these gurus do say that you have to be your authentic self when it comes to being on YouTube. And that's kind of hard, right? Because you're putting yourself out there. You don't want to be judged. What is this? What is that? Oh, it's a bug. Oh, shoot. A bug. Bug. Ooh. It's one of those lantern flies. Let me show you. I know it's lantern flies. I'm going to step on it right there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. Anybody that's out there that's like one of these animal activists, we are told that we got to kill them because they're taking over. Yeah. Sorry about that on air, but hey, they're all over the place. Do you guys have those bugs around? They've been eating up the trees. There was a whole huge campaign here in the US to just stomp on them. I don't see them as much as before because a lot of people have been just killing them. But yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. So hey, let me see. My hat is like crazy. All right. So yeah. So if anybody else wants to just talk about their YouTube journey and how do they feel about like social media in general? Are you guys on social media? Do you think it's like fake? Do you think that a lot of people, you just go on social media just to, I don't know, flex? You know what I don't like about social media somewhat? I feel like every time somebody's always trying to sell you something, right? They're always trying to say, do this, do that. I make money, I make $10,000 a month. And if you try this, this will work. And it's like, Now, if that was the case, well, why are you pitching it to me, right? So it's like, yeah. So let me ask a question. This says ask a question. I never know what to do when it comes to asking a question. I don't know. I think I'm just not going to even ask a question. So, yeah. So, if you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, this is the best time, guys, to start it. Even if you're just live streaming, I think the easiest way to do it is to just start live streaming. Like what I'm doing, I'm just walking on the track. It gives me I exercise at the same time and walk and do a live. So that's pretty cool. So I'm banging out two things at once. This live stream will count as part of my watch hours. So if you really don't know what to do, you can just live stream. Say if you like cooking, live stream your cooking. Say if you're just doing something like sewing, live stream your sewing. Any activity like yard work, just live stream. And people hopefully will watch. And even if they don't watch, even if you have zero people in your live stream, it's not a big deal. The thing about when you're doing live stream is not about trying to entertain people. It's trying to get more comfortable on camera. You're doing it to speak a little bit more, to feel more comfortable, to get yourself out there. So you're really live streaming for yourself, to get yourself a little bit more comfortable, because talking to the camera or talking to your phone is kind of weird. So if you are a beginner and you still don't really know what to do, the best thing to do is live stream. And don't worry about the fact that when there's nobody in your live stream. That's actually better, because think about it, if you had 100 people in your live stream, that'd be like a lot of pressure. They'll be like, oh my God, I got to entertain. I got to be the dancing monkey. I got to answer questions. Yeah, it's easier. It goes through a lot easier when you do have a lot of people in your live stream, because a lot of people are asking questions. But if you are just beginning, the best thing to do, in my opinion, that I've noticed, that just stream and just talk. Or you don't even have to talk. You can just be doing something. Anything that you feel comfortable, you can just be doing something. So, because at the end of the day, if you are a small creator and you want to be monetized, and this is not on YouTube, you want to make it your side hustle, you're going to have to reach 4,000 watch hours before January 31st, 2026. YouTube has moved the goalpost, and just, I don't know what they were thinking. I think they were thinking about this for a while. The reason why YouTube says that they are doing this is because they said enough creators, a very small number of creators, were not reaching $100 a month. Now, once you get monetized, in order to get paid, you need to reach a money threshold. So say if you only earned $50 for that month on all your videos, YouTube's not going to pay you. YouTube is going to pay you when you reach 100, and they pay you once a month. So YouTube was basically saying, hey, you're not meeting the threshold. You're only earning $20 a month, and you're basically have these small little chump change that we think is chump change. So we are going to now raise the stakes so you could get paid even faster. But to me, I feel that doesn't make any sense, because if you had a hard time reaching the $100 threshold for a month, how are you going to increase your watch hours, right? That's hard. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if you just got monetized, and now you're getting 150 views on a video, 200 views, the most you've ever gotten was 1,000 views, and you're like, your money is like 85 for that month, how you still are struggling with the views overall. So I don't understand how that makes sense when it comes to YouTube's mind. Personally, I just think that they just didn't want to pay people out. They just were like, you know what? These people are not going to make the threshold anyway. So guess what? We're just not going to pay them. So they'll quit. So we don't have to pay them. And we can just concentrate on the people who are making us money. Like, what do you think about that? I really think that's the case. Hey, let's see in here. Judy, I know, not Judy, I don't know, Jode, or I can't read. I'm just gonna tell you, I can't read. Thank you for joining me. Let me know where you're from. It's so funny. People have some like crazy names, but I think that's what it was about. They just don't want to. They just don't want to pay small creators, and they don't want small creators saturating their platform, right? And some people have said that the reason why that YouTube decided to increase the monetization to 8,000 watch hours is because of AI slop. I don't really think so. I'm not sure if that is the case. I mean, I don't know what AI slop has to do with it, but I mean, I don't even know what AI slop is. I think anything that happens to be AI or made from AI, people just call it slop. I've seen a lot of AI videos, and they're not slop. I don't think they're slop. I think they're very informative. They're just not human beings. So I think the people that are saying, oh, AI slop, like, come on, stop. Like, it's not that bad. Now, again, I don't watch videos as that are quote unquote AI slop. I think the kids that make the videos, like these kind of weird animations and stuff, that's kind of AI slop. But if you have like, if it's informative or it's educational, then I don't really think it's AI slop as much. I think it's just informative. But they're saying that that's the reason why YouTube is deciding to increase the watch hours to 8,000 because of AI slop. Who knows? What do you guys think about AI? I think AI, my husband thinks that AI is going to take over the world. It's going to be like, I don't know, Terminator somehow. It's like, dude, Skynet. I'm like, guys, stop it. I think AI is a very useful tool, especially for people my age who are 50 and older. I think if you are a little older, like 40, I think you should embrace AI because it really can help you with a lot of things. I know the younger generation has definitely embraced AI. They are using it on a daily basis. Some of them are even opening up their own businesses. It's definitely helped with their studies and education and writing papers or just, establishing a website or opening up, dealing with emails. So I think AI is very, very useful, especially even in content creation. I use ChatGPT. I heard Claude is very good. Haven't used Claude. Gemini, I heard, is also good. So I think as a creator, using AI will help. Now, I think the caveat is that you don't want to depend on AI because, again, it's a robot. So that's why it's a good balance to make sure that when you are writing your titles or you're doing thumbnails, that you have that human element in it. And that's the reason why it's so important to be authentic when it comes to YouTube, because people can it'll show you. If you're not authentic, it'll show through. If you're pretending to be somebody that's not yourself, then people can see that. So everybody in the comments, let me know how their YouTube journey has been. Now, guys, I'm going to be doing these live chats a lot, so I really need people that are small creators to have a dialogue with me. Let's get through this together. Let's try to push through, and we'll just share our thoughts together on how we are going to monetize. For you guys who are not small YouTube creators and who just want to see somebody, if you're not interested in making videos, I'm sorry, but this is what the live streams are always going to be about: making YouTube videos. And yeah, but you can always join me. You can say hello. You can chit chat. I'll chit chat with you, even if you're not interested in making YouTube videos. But if you're just interested in me, you see me walk the track, you're definitely welcome. Yeah, this is the track. They made this track. They rebuilt this track about 2 years ago. It's still looking good, and I love the turf. It's artificial turf. Yeah. And they're doing some more construction here at my son's school. So yeah. So anybody out there, let me know how their journey has been with YouTube, how they're feeling about the monetization. I know there's so many people out there that are upset, and I can understand that because trying to reach 4,000 watch hours when you're a small creator, it's hard. It is hard. There was a time when, you didn't have to meet that watch hour requirement, and YouTube would just invite you into their partnership, and people, big YouTubers were allowed in there, or the ones that started YouTube early, and then they put a time, they put a goal and saying, hey, you have to reach this number of subscribers and watch hours. And that was 4,000. And I was like, whoa. And now it's the new 8,000. So I think it's going to keep a lot of people off of YouTube. I think that's the reason why I'm going to go back on camera. That is the reason why I think if you are doing a YouTube channel, you need to continue to do it, because so many people are going to say, I don't want to do this. But if you stick with it, you're going to be the one still in YouTube, right? Because YouTube is going to be the next big thing. It's going to be like a Netflix, right? So you want to be in rather than out. And you want to keep in. Basically, you want to stay in the game, because if you stay in the game, then you're still pushing forward. If you decide, hey, you know what, I'm out of here, this is too much work, I'm not getting the views I want. Remember, guys, I got 4 views on my video, okay? It's very draining, it's very emotional. I understand your frustration when you put in a lot of work and you get very little out of it. But you have to understand that this is a long game, okay? I know some people on TikTok, they get a lot of subscribers on TikTok, they blow up on Instagram. I don't know. I don't do those platforms, but I know YouTube is the most lucrative out of all the platforms. I know one woman, she's a friend of mine. She has about 60,000 subscribers on Instagram. She gets paid $10 for that. Okay, $10 is nothing. The most I've gotten on YouTube has been $1,000 for that month. Okay. Think about it. And I don't have 60,000 subscribers, okay? So YouTube is the most profitable platform if you want to make money online. So if you are somebody who's crafty, or if you have some type of skill, continue to show your skill. If you're just quirky, or you just have something to say, or you're in the job market trying to find your first job at the first time in the job market, and if you're young, do that. Just get on YouTube and start recording, because again, you have something to say. And at the end of the day, even though YouTube has moved the goalpost and is now making it 8,000 to get monetized, that doesn't mean that you stop, okay? Because you have 6 more months, guys. 6 more months. And even if you don't make it, you're still in the game, right? Because a lot of people are going to decide, I don't want to do this. This is too hard. Let me just go back. I don't want to do this. But you're still in the game, and there is going to be a time when you do reach that threshold of monetization. Again, it took me 2 years to be monetized. 2 whole years. I know your pain. I didn't stop. It took me 2 years to be monetized. I would love to say, hey, it took me 6 months. It didn't. It took me a long time, but I didn't give up. And now I have a full channel that is monetized, and I'm now trying to get this channel monetized. But in order to win, you got to stay in the game. You got to stay in the game. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this channel. Confidence on Camera with Carmen. I am your accountability partner towards YouTube monetization. So we are going to be chatting, at least 3 times a week on the track, and we're going to be talking about your journey. So anybody that wants to talk about the frustrations that they have, or just brainstorm on what video they should make next, just hit me up, leave it in the comment section. I respond to all comments, and sometimes I even leave you a voice message. Well, I don't have a voice message on this feature. I have on this channel, I have a voice message feature on my monetized channel, but I will definitely respond to all your comments, and and we'll just chit chat. So again, thank you so much. Until next time, guys, let's go. Let's reach that YouTube monetization. Let's make that money, because, hey, YouTube is the next thing, and you don't want to miss out. Until next time, guys, I'll see you.